you touched on that one topic right there where you said you have to make yourself valuable. You know, and that's exactly what that guy did. You know, he had a parking lot. He knew that people needed to park somewhere.
Absolutely.
And what did he do? He upped the price.
Absolutely.
He can.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. And, you know, some of the ways to fix this problem or a solution to fix the problem from keeping yourself a professional bill payer for the rest of your life would be, you know, I'm not saying don't pay your bills. Right. There's just some bills that you can't avoid. You have to pay them. But what I am saying is whenever you get to a certain stage, try to cut some of these people out of, you know, out of that line. And you have to make investing in yourself important. It has to be just as important as paying your bills because you can't sleep outside. So if you take it as, okay, I got to pay my bills because I can't sleep outside and I've got to make sure there's food in the refrigerator for me and my family. That's important. The next thing should be, I have to invest in myself. Right. So some ways to invest in yourself is, you know, investing in stock, you know, invest in some REITs, you know, educate yourself on you may not know what that is. I didn't always know what certain things were, you know, but we have YouTube.
Learn,
You have to learn, right? You don't have anything else to do but to be a professional bill payer, right? So you might as well learn strategies and tactics. There's all type of information out there to help you
get out of that circle, that vicious cycle.
Absolutely. You know, Jim Rohn talks about the 70, 10, 10, and 10, which if I'm correct here, he talks about how 70% of your income should go to, you know, your necessities, things that you just have to take care of, rent, etc., your family, right? And then another 10% would go to a type of investment. So let's just say stock, right? Another 10% would go to maybe a plan of that, you know, little business plan that you might want to put together slowly, right? And then the other 10% would go to like charity, if you will. Now, some people have to do, he'll talk about how some people have to do 97, 1, 1, and 1. It just depends on where your bill's at. I know everyone
everybody's circumstances are different.
Absolutely. So everybody can't, some guys can't do 70. Some ladies can't do, you know,
the majority there needs to go to rent and all their necessities.
Right. This is just a strategy to help you improve yourself. And that's really important.
That's different ways to get out of that vicious cycle, you know, and it teaches you not to have to be a professional bill payer. Absolutely.
And, you know, the next way you want to try to get out of the mindset of being a professional bill payer is by laying a brick. I talk about laying a brick all the time, right? So laying a brick has to do with when I get paid, I go and buy a brick. This is now a metaphorical brick, not a literal brick, but I'll lay a brick. See, because my reasoning is if I work for a company for 10 years and I lay a brick with each check that I get, if they pay me every week and I'm laying one brick 10 years every week, on year number 10 or 11, I'll be able to look at my employer and say, hey, listen, thank you for everything you've done for me, but I got my own little Roman empire here, got my own little thing going now. I appreciate it. Peace. Right. It's really important to take some of your income and look at some of that income like I have to invest in myself, whether that's, you know, buying a book and educating yourself on something. Here's the thing. I didn't always know what I wanted to do. I was saving money and I didn't know what the money was for. But I love what Les Brown says. Les Brown talks about it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared.
That's so true. I like that.
So I was saving money and I didn't know what it was for at that moment. But as I started to investigate and get different ideas and read books and do this and do that and also look into myself, it started to kind of open up like a flower for me. And then I was kind of like, okay, I think I can do this. And then I had the finances to push it. But if I wasn't preparing myself and I just took my money and spent my money, well, once I would have that opportunity come to me,
where am I going to get the funds?
Financially, I can't push it. Right. So I know a lot of people talk about how it's not good to save money, this and that. I think that you got to take that into the right context.
Correct. I agree with you.
So in this particular example, I think it's really important to save some of your money. You go out there now and invest $10 into, a company, and just play around with the idea. And from there, you'll catch fire and then you'll learn more and more. It's just about trying. It's about taking the right steps. It's really all about your mentality, your financial literacy. What do you know about money? What do you know? How does this thing work? Or does it, by the time it hits your pockets, is it hot and you're just trying to get it out of there as fast as possible? I can't wait to go buy these J's. I'm going to give all my money to Michael Jordan.
Right. And that's how a lot of people think. A lot of people don't know how to, manage money, especially, I don't know about you. I remember when I was growing up, 18 years old, I had my first job, man. I was spending money at the mall every week.
Absolutely.
I never once thought, let me start saving some of this, and trying to build my own Rome.
Absolutely. It's really important to plant seeds. Now, I'm not telling people now not to have fun. That's not what I'm saying. But at some point in your life, you got to look around and discipline yourself. You got to say, okay, look, I got to plant something. Absolutely. Yeah. So once